it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. This speed build is inspired. It's actually a loft. Blah, 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 blah. Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build video. As you can probably tell by the title, this is a loft speed build. It is a 4x8? 4x7? Oh crap, I don't recall. It's something like that. I guess we can count the squares, but who actually cares? It's a very tight space and it is basically inspired from from a build that the Sim Supply did, small loft houses, which I thought it was really cool, and I was actually kinda using the technique to basically put objects higher in another build that I've done quite a while ago to create a cinema, and I actually really loved it, but I thought that was it, that we couldn't actually put it that high, because in my imagination it actually worked like a few steps higher, because I don't really know, I guess why. I thought, if it is that high, people won't be able to climb up. So how in reality would they climb up? So I just felt like, like they were doing a little jump. So I've never thought that could be used as to create an apartment space, a loft, a higher space in a house. So I was really intrigued when I found out that was possible. So I was like, I want to do that, and I have actually filmed that since the beginning of this month, but I did not publish it in time because, well, I wasn't really in the mood to basically edit it and take the photos and just overall. So yeah, this is why this is so late, I know. Yeah, I know. This is an entire workable space. Would you like to download it and use it? I don't know, it's very crowded, but I really liked it. Like, it's not cheap, so you could say like, I'm gonna use that as a starter house. No, you cannot do that. I think it turns out to be actually pretty expensive, even for a mid-starter. You cannot even use it like that. So, what I was saying? Yeah, you can actually use everything, and I decided to use a lot of greenery and a lot of colors because I just like the idea of having a very tight space but having a lot of plants inside, even though in reality that would probably be dangerous. But hey, but I don't know, I really liked it as an idea, and I was like, I don't care, I just wanted to embrace the green, and I used many colors, so it is very, very colorful and it is vibrant. There is a skylight, you will see me putting that a bit later. So yeah, you can actually lay in bed and watch the stars, which for me, that is ideal. I don't know if you were a kid at 90s, but if you were and you were watching TV, then you probably know Hey Arnold, and that thing, like, his room was my dream room. Like, you could actually see the stars. Whenever me and my boyfriend actually like talk a bit more serious of how we would like our house to be like, if one day we basically build a house from the scratch, I'm always pointing out the fact that I want a room just to basically watch the night sky, to have, a room that it is just a cube full of windows and skylights. So if it is a starry night, because the stars are vibrant, you can just sit there and read a book or just reminiscing about life. Or if it is raining, you can just like sit in that little cube and hear the raindrops, I just like, yay. That's the only reason that I would like to live in this teeny tiny space, because you would actually be able to see the sky. And one of my favorite parts about Hogwarts is the fact that the ceiling represents the sky. So like, yes, please. I don't know. I just really liked it. And you will see a few screenshots of the sky, and I think this is the thumbnail too. I don't know. I loved it. I just loved it. And yeah, the space is very crowded. I would not have chosen to live in that little small space. But, you know, the sky. Just the sky. I don't know, maybe like I would just live there because there is a skylight. I mean, in the first apartment that I actually moved in, I moved in because the bathroom was humongous and so big and so nice, and I was like, yes. The rest of the house was pretty darn crappy, but oh my god, the bathroom. So yeah, there's a huge chance that I would basically, that would be like, yeah, I'm moving in here. I did a lot of landscaping work because in reality, like not in reality you can have that and have multiple like that next door, or in, I guess, like a big apartment building, you can have this, but that's the same. So we can actually have that. Well, with city life we can kind of, let's not touch that, that's insensitive subject. So I basically created a huge garden. Like, the garden is extremely big for this house. I think that the owners of this house spent way too much money to build a garden and totally didn't care about like how small the house actually is. So it ends up having a very natural, like a traditionalist natural lake, and it is like with many plants and life and greenery, and it all bonds together very nicely. And there is like a small zen place because, I don't know, I was feeling it very zen, very, I don't know, it just, with all the wood and the colors, and I felt it right to have it there. So yeah. And yeah, what else did I wanted to say? Yeah, but oh my god, I recall that. It took me I was being so stupid about how I should create the lake, and I was like, and I had to redo it because I was not completely sure about what I was doing. So yeah, about city life, like there's so much going on with city life, and you know what, I want to stay positive and be like, it's gonna be a great expansion pack and whatever, but I am extremely bummed out that it's not going to have new stuff. Like, okay, I know people are actually complaining about the fact that it won't have apartments as Sims 2 had apartments, but to be completely fair, I did not quite experience Sims 2 apartments, because how the expansion pack was called? Sims 2 Apartment Life? Probably something like that. And when Sims 2 came, and well, when I actually started playing it, it was probably around 2005 or something, and I was pretty young, like I was still in middle school. So yeah, and basically my father bought it for me, and whenever I wanted like a pack, we went to the shop, I guess you can call it a shop, to the electronics shop. No, it was not, it was 2006 or something like that, actually. And I was like, oh, daddy, I want that. And he was like, why? It was Sims 2 University Life, or something like that. And he was like, why? And I'm like, but daddy, look, it's so cool. I was an only child and I was totally a daddy's girl, the daddy's little girl. And for him, it didn't make sense to basically have packs that have nothing to do with my age. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, don't ask how he was thinking. I don't know. I recall wanting Sims 3 Nightlife so badly when I was 15 when it came. And he was like, no, why do you want nightlife? You're not supposed to have an actual life. So yeah, I didn't actually experience apartments. And all I know is how Sims 3 had apartments, and I'm actually pretty happy with that. So if they have something remotely similar to that, so that we can actually basically bulldoze the entire the entire floor and build the houses how we want, even the neighborhoods, and have a common area the way that we want it, I will be happy. Basically, I will be happy. Yeah, Sims 2 University. I recall wanting Sims 2 University so badly. I'm just looking on Sims 2 packs in Google, like, so badly. And I was like, come on, daddy, can I get university? He was like, why? Are you going to university? And I'm like, what F logic is that? Like, why? I don't know. I don't know. Like, don't ask me how he was actually thinking. The apartment life. Because like, are you living in an apartment? You don't want that. Get pets. And I'm like, but I want apartment life. Get pets. It was fun times. Thank God that I can now afford my own packs and I can get whatever the F I want and not give credit and like nothing to no one. So yeah, but yeah, the build is coming to an end. I talked a lot, and I actually, as you saw, I used a little trick to basically do the starry area a bit, the skylight a bit up. I felt like that would create a nice effect and, you know, that tricky thing from the outside. And here are the screenshots, which you can see everything a bit better, I hope. If you do want to download it for reasons, there will be a link in the description down below that you will be able to click it and go to Origin and download it. Or you can just search my username, which is the exact same one here. If you like my building style, you can tune in for more, because I will have for the whole month of October, it's every building and every Wednesday, Sunday, which I'm very excited about, and I will few crazy things. So yeah, just to give you a heads up, there's stuff about universities, and I really like it. I actually do like it. Yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will have an amazing day, and take care. Bye!